back here on Rimolucion. I go by J Rhythm, and it's my pleasure to introduce my special guest checking in with me on Zoom, the one and only Natalia Damini, representing Brazil. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
No, it's
I'm
my
great.
pleasure.
How are you?
Good. Pleasure to hear you're doing all right. You were born and raised in Brazil, but now residing here in the States. So I got to ask you, I got to start off by asking you, what's your take on this whole racial injustice that's happening here in the U.S.? And what's your experience like when you first moved here, being that you are Afro-Latino?
I moved here in 2014. And so far, I see what is going on, and it's awful. I think it's very disgusting what they're doing to all African Americans, and not only African Americans, but the Latino community. And the racism in general is just horrible, and it needs to stop. Somebody needs to do something.
Have you experienced anything like that back in Brazil? Like, I know you were born and raised there. Is there anything even close to that, or it's totally different?
In Brazil, we are seeing that a lot right now. Back when I was living in Brazil, like 7 years ago, I didn't experience that much because I was around people from different races, so we didn't really have this type of relationship we treat each other as equals from the people that I was hanging around. But yeah. I know that happens a lot in everywhere, actually.
Yeah, and it's amazing to see that it's impacting the world in general, not just the United States. But you speak amazing English. I know you also speak Spanish and Portuguese. Yes. I'm guessing was your first language.
Yeah, my first language is Portuguese, but I also speak Spanish.
Nice. So, but what inspired you to start making music in English? Because a lot of your songs from the beginning are in English, right?
Yes. Since I was a child, I always saw myself singing in English because I was very inspired by singers like Michael Jackson, Prince, Britney Spears. You know, they are artists that I really looked up to and I still look up to.
Yeah.
So I grew up singing those songs, so I couldn't see myself, studying in another genre. And also because I think the English language is global. So I also write my songs. So I make sure that people know what I'm singing about. They can relate to it. There are different internet apps and things like that I used to learn from them too and talk to other people from other countries.
Nice. Well, I only speak English and Spanish, but over the time of quarantine and while we're stuck in the house, me and my wife were, same thing on the apps, trying to learn different languages. I think Italian was one of them. So all I learned was manja or something like that to eat. So, but yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's interesting. Your latest song, Pacemakers in English, featuring the legendary P. Pablo, that's hitting all the top 40 charts from Billboard, mainstream, media base, and iTunes. Over 7 million plays on TikTok and over 500,000 on Spotify. Wow. How does it feel listening to your song here in the United States?
It feels amazing, especially looking on the Billboard charts. We're number 31 on the Billboard Top 40 mainstream.
And before getting into the song, I got to know, who's the genius behind the idea of getting P.D. Pablo on the song? Such a fun collaboration between you two. You guys sound great on the record.
Yes, the idea came from my manager, Charveira Don. He's also CEO of Concord Entertainment. And he works with P.D. Pablo. So he sent his show, P.D. Pablo, Pacemaker, and P.D. Pablo loved it. And immediately he wanted to get in the song. And he recorded the song the next day. And we filmed the music video back in February, before the pandemic. And it was amazing. By the way, my music video is out today. So
what?
Check it out.
I got a quick story about P.D. Pablo. So back when P.D. Pablo's Freak a Leak and Goodies was playing all over the clubs, I got booked to DJ a weekend out in Rosarito, Mexico. And guess who I run into at the taco stand after the club? P.D. Pablo. He was just eating tacos and we were just I was grubbing, and then I looked to the right of me and I was like, yo, that's P.D. Pablo. So I got an idea. After, once the clubs open up in LA, Las Vegas, and you guys start performing the song live, like you need to invite me and then we'll get some tacos after.
Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. I love tacos.
Well, thank you again for stopping by the radio show here on Ritmolucion. Right now, we're going to go ahead and play your record. So I want you to introduce it and let's play it.
Hi, everyone. So now you're going to listen to my song, Tastemaker, featuring Piri Pablo.
Right now, Natalia Damini on Ritmolucion. Turn it up.
Gotta have a heart with a steady beat. Well, you won't last for long. So keep it up, baby. 'Cause you do it so right. When you keep it up, baby. Can you do it all night? When I get ready to press, you get cardiac arrest. You don't need a kickstart, I can be your pacemaker.
Baby got my heart beating, see it through the shirt. She gon' make it happen, and we gon' make it work. She a flirt, I'm a flirt, now who got it worse? I guess the one who had it first, yeah, do the search. Back to back, front to back, lights, camera, action. She a bad, I'm a bad, we like Michael Jackson. Natalia, kidnapper, who gon' pay the ransom? I'm the muscle in this thing, you don't believe it, answer. Silverback gorilla, we don't eat bananas. Say that funky for the monkey, we goin' bonanza. Turned up, nah bro, can't even find a handle. Hard stop, restart it, and bring the paddle clear. Hit it. Yeah. Bring them paddle, hit it. I need a pacemaker, baby.
Tocando ritmos al nivel mundial. Esto es Ritmolucion con J-Rhythm.
Pitbull's Globalization. Sirius XM.